everybody, and welcome back for yet another edition of Senior Moments. A quick look at what's happening at the North Andover Senior Center. I'm your host, Lester Rugg. Well, April is coming, and the Senior Center will literally be showering you with programs, activities, and great things to do all month long. By the way, if you would like to get a copy of this newsletter via email, all you have to do is call the Senior Center at 978-688-9560 or send an email to the address here on the screen. Then just keep an eye on your inbox for the latest list of things going on here at the center. First off this month, let's give you a bit of news. North Andover's Elder Services will be accepting applications for the Senior Tax Work-Off Program for the 2025 fiscal year. The application period will start on Friday, April the 5th, and fully completed applications must be returned to the Senior Center no later than 12 o'clock on Friday, May 17th. The programs allow residents to give 100 hours of service to the town in exchange for a reduction of $1,500 on their property tax bill. To be eligible, you must be at least 60 years of age. You must own and occupy the property for which those taxes are paid. And you must meet the minimum skill requirements for the position to which you are assigned. Full program guides are available at the Senior Center and also on the town's website, which, in case you are unfamiliar, is shown here on the screen. Now that we've given you that bit of news, let's see what's on the docket for this month's goings-on at the Senior Center. If you're a music fan, then have we got a treat for you. On 3 different Wednesdays, April the 3rd, April the 17th, and April the 24th, the Lifelong Learning Series will showcase the Great American Songbook. Ben Sears and Brad Connor will host a series of programs featuring discussions, film clips, and discussions of classic American songs. Think of the works of Jerome Kern, Cole Porter, Irving Berlin, the Gershwins, and Rodgers and Hart. This is what will be covered. Each session will be informative, entertaining, and will also get underway at 1 o'clock on those respective days. All you need to do is to call the Senior Center at 978-688-9560 to register. Also in the offing this month is another installment of the American President's Lecture Series. Hosting Rick Telapano discusses the short tenure of William McKinley, who reluctantly made America an imperial power. Rick will talk about McKinley's extremely implausible path to the White House and the family's challenges he faced while in office. This talk will be held on Wednesday, April the 10th, and will start at 1 o'clock. Call the Senior Center to register for this event. Spring is in the air, and it will also be in the Senior Center on Monday, April 8th, during the annual Spring Fling event. It will start with an April artist showcase at 10:30 a.m., followed by lunch at 11, and that in turn will be followed by some entertainment. Feed your body, your heart, and your mind, and spring ahead to the Senior Center on Monday, April the 8th. This next item applies to those who are referred to as solo agers. This term is used to describe older adults who never married, are unpartnered, or are childless. It's a lonely life, it can be. The Senior Center is hosting a series of talks regarding those planning needs of solo agers, from their unique needs to healthcare issues and support systems available. These talks will be start on Tuesday, April the 2nd, and will continue every Tuesday through April into the first week of May. Each talk begins at 1 p.m. For more information on these programs and to register, you know what to do. Just give the Senior Center a call at 978-688-9560. While we're on the subject of need, do you need to have access to a computer or some type of online device? The Senior Center is proud to announce that there are a limited number of Chromebooks available for distribution to seniors without current online access. You can pick up an application at the Senior Center to take part in this program. Do be advised, though, that this program is done on a first-come, first-served basis. So get those applications in as soon as possible. Thank you for tuning in here to Senior Moments. This is a monthly program produced by the Senior Center in conjunction with North Andover CAM. We are always on the lookout for people who want to get involved in the show. Do you have a story, an idea, or a special interest that you think would be of good on this program? Well, we do welcome contributions from everyone for our show. If you want to take part in this recording of the show or producing your own additional segments, feel free to contact us at the Senior Center. It is a lot of fun, and we had to teach you and how to put it all together. Once again, that number is 978-688-9560. Time to check out the marquee to see the April features at the Sutton Cinema. Shows are every Thursday starting at 1 p.m. Call the Senior Center to register for any of these film screenings. On Thursday, April the 4th, they'll be showing Operation Mincemeat. This is a story about the Allies' plan in 1943 to launch an all-out European assault while protecting their forces from entrenched German firepower. Snacks will be provided by Aspen Hill Rehab. On the following Thursday, April 11th, will be Naiad. This is the inspirational true life story of American swimmer Diane Naiad, who at the age of 60 fulfilled her lifelong dream of swimming 110 miles in the open ocean from Cuba to Florida. Wow. Snacks for this showing will be provided by Cedar View Rehab. Next Thursday's April the 18th, you can see the film Boys in the Boat, which tells the tale of the members of the University of Wisconsin's rowing team as they compete for the gold in 1936 Olympic in Berlin. Those finally on Thursday, April the 25th, the feature will be A Million Miles Away, which is a biopic about Jose Hernandez and a journey that began in the fields as a farm worker and finished in outer space as he reached his goal to become an engineer and an astronaut. Once again, all the showings start at 1 p.m., and you need to call the Senior Center in advance to register, 978-688-9560. Since we've shown you what's on the April agenda at the Senior Center, let's take a look at what's on the menu. This month's men's breakfast will take place on Monday, April the 29th, and you start at 9 o'clock here at the center. Since there was no breakfast last month, we want to pack the house this month. We want to see as many of you as possible. This time out, it makes a point to start your day with us on the 29th. Just register in advance by calling the Senior Center. Meanwhile, the ladies will enjoy another morning of bingo breakfast and bubbly. This free breakfast will happen on Wednesday, April the 17th, and is going to be held at Aspen Hills Rehab in Haverhill. The van will depart from the Senior Center at 8 a.m. Once again, call the center in advance to make your reservation. The Lunch Bunch will be hosting 2 trips to the Blue Marlin in Essex and they will be on Wednesday, April the 17th, and Wednesday, April the 24th. The departure time at the Senior Center is at 11 a.m., and the supper club will be visiting the Galley Hatch in Hampton, New Hampshire. This will happen on Thursday, April the 25th, and the van will leave the Senior Center at 4 p.m. To get into the lunch bunch and the supper club outings, you will need to register in advance. You can do this by calling 978-688-9560. As always, there's so much going on at the Senior Center each month, and we don't have the time to cover all of it. Remember that all these events are listed in the bi-monthly newsletter that goes out to every Senior Center member. If you would like a copy of our monthly newsletter emailed to you, please call the North Andover Senior Center, 978-688-9560, or you can email them at the address you see on the screen. We'll be coming to May with another edition of Senior Moments. Until then, this is Lester Rugg saying thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you next time.